Ladies and gentlemen, hello and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. The Central Inspection Committee convened an all conference on January 10 to assess the inspection and supervision activities in 2022 and to deploy tasks in 2023. Mr. Yo Yang Thượng, Politburo member and standing member of the Party Committee, Secretariat directed the conference. Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, standing deputy secretary of the Bromso Party Committee and head of the Bromso National Auxiliary Delegation, attended the conference at an report.
In 2022, the Central Committee, Politburo, Secretariat, Party Committees, Party Organizations, and Audit Committees at all levels have reinforced the leadership, direction, and organization of the inspection and supervision, firmly developed programs and plans, and comprehensively implemented the tasks in accordance with the party charter, achieved important results. The quality, effectiveness, and efficiency have also been increasingly improved, actively contributing to the party building and ratification, maintaining discipline, fighting against degradation in political ideology, morality, lifestyle, repelling corruption, negativity, group interest, self-evolution, self-transformation internally, contributing to strengthening the people's confidence in the party, state, and regime. During the year, more than 58,000 party groups and 324,400 party members have been inspected by party committees at all levels.
The delegation led by Lieutenant General Trần Hoài Trung, Secretary of the Party Committee, Political Commissioner of the 7th Military Region, on January 10 visited and sent New Year wishes to the Party Committee, People Council, People Committee, and Vietnam Fairland Wrong Committee of the province and the Armed Forces units. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of the Bromso Party Committee and Chairman of the Bromso People Council, received the delegation along with the leaders of the Bromso Party Committee, People Council, People Committee, Bromso Committee of the Vietnam Fairland Wrong, and units of the province Armed Forces. Lieutenant General Trần Hoài Trung congratulated on the accomplishments and hoped that in the future the Bromso leaders and units in the area would continue to strengthen the relationship on solidarity, attachment, and close coordination with the Military Region Command in the performance of military and defense tasks as well as socio-economic development. On the night of the 2023 Lunar New Year, Lieutenant General Trần Hoài Trung greeted the Party Committee, government, and people of the province a healthy, happy, peaceful, and successful New Year, as well as the continuation of new development steps and the completion of goals and tasks. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of the Bromso Party Committee, thanked the Military Region 7 Command for its support in the past and hoped that the Military Zone 7 Command would continue to assist the province to completing the task of socio-economic development, national defense, and security in 2023 and subsequent year. Bromso Party Secretary Nguyễn Thành Tâm wished Lieutenant General Trần Hoài Trung and all officers and troops of Military Zone 7 year of health, happiness, and prosperity on behalf of Bromso authorities.
TayNinhTV Provincial Steering Committee 389, led by Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Head of the Provincial Steering Committee 389 Trần Văn Chiến, visited and sent New Year's greeting to members of the Provincial Steering Committee 389 on the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2023. Mr. Trần Văn Chiến, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, praised the success achieved in 2022 in the prevention of smuggling, commercial fraud, and counterfeiting. Over the last year, it has timely discovered and demolished operations of moving contraband and prohibited commodities across the border, including tobacco, firecrackers, gold, foreign money, etc. Gasoline prices increased at times in 2022, and there were times when they were scarce in many provinces and cities. So the Provincial Steering Committee 389 focused on directing members to strengthen inspection and control of air pollution to avoid speculative events waiting for price increase. In the year 2023, Mr. Trần Văn Chiến advised the committee members to quickly and effectively deploy the battle against smuggling, commercial fraud and counterfeiting.
It will investigate the smuggling scenario, discover if there are any holes, and then exploit that location. As a result, we must disseminate, coordinate, and investigate solutions in order to become more and more effective, as well as better and better at our duty. Report to Congress. It immediately impacts consumer, secondly affects security, and thirdly affects the growing economic growth. It has numerous effects, thus this take it critical.
Head of the Provincial Steering Committee 389 Trần Văn Chiến presented gifts to encourage units on this occasion.
Turn to other news. The Lunar New Year is approaching, and things such as cake, jam, and meals on the market are completely repaired or provided by local merchants, as well as a system of supermarket and convenience stores serving customer demand. In this day, the shopping has become more lively.
The Lunar New Year is the perfect time to increase consumer demand. The Ninh province is now increasingly market controlled in order to avert a scarcity of products. In comparison to previous years, the price of things serving this Lunar New Year didn't rise significantly, mostly remaining unchanged, particularly for food items like green vegetables, poultry, and pork. People's desire for that had just begun to rise. It's expected that people's spending power would remain strong in the next days. To increase consumption demand, the province supermarket and convenience store system is implementing several promotions and discounts ranging from 10% to 25%. The year-end shopping event is meant to assist companies and communities, connect production and consumption, increasing domestic consumption. The Ninh Department of Industry and Trade is now implementing strategies to guarantee supply and demand balance and market stability, promoting activities in response to the campaign Vietnamese people give priority to using Vietnamese goods, the program to bring Vietnamese goods to the countryside, encouraging the province retail system to prolong the promotion period and time to serve clients during the Lunar New Year 2023.
According to the Ministry of Health, TayNinhTV and Ho Chi Minh City are now the two locations where the XBB variation, a novel variety that's causing the COVID-19 epidemic in several nations, has been observed. According to Dr. Trần Huỳnh Trân, Deputy Director of the Provincial Center for Disease Control, the World Health Organization notified that the XBB trend, a novel trend from the Omicron trend, with a rapid speed rate, has arisen in 28 countries. If people infected with this variety do not receive the vaccination or do not receive enough basic dose of the vaccine, they can become extremely sick. Faced with the fast spread of this variation, the World Health Organization has advised governments to take aggressive measures to avoid the COVID-19 outbreak. The Department of Health has also proposed the finest COVID preventative strategy, the most aggressive of which is immunization according to the procession. People have received injection of the first, second, and third doses. However, the vaccination time has increased and antibody levels have decreased over time. Therefore, it is recommended that people take the initiative to get vaccinated to prevent COVID-19, particularly to prevent the mutation from occurring. Dr. Huỳnh Trân encouraged people to adopt certain radical precautions to safeguard their health, self, family, and community in order to actively avoid the disease, particularly the spread of the new variety XBB during the forthcoming Lunar New Year. Following the Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization recommendation restricting if you must visit busy area, you must wear a mask. The key method of avoid COVID-19 is for people to actively vaccinate. Ladies and gentlemen, a number of key traffic roads in the province are currently entering the spring construction phase, connecting with neighboring provinces and cities such as Đất Sét, Bến Cầu Route, DT 782, 784 Pro, An Hòa Pro, and Bridge, serving the travel and great needs of people on the occasion of Lunar New Year. The working mood is quite pleasant on the days preceding the Lunar New Year of the province, especially on the highway connecting to Ba Đen Mountain National Tourist Area, Cao Đai Holiday. Investor, contractor, and construction companies are racing against the law to complete the project on schedule. We focus on all of the existing construction site force and the full unit force to complete the project on time, so that people may travel during Tết for convenience. We now have around 500 meters of road on one side, and we are focusing on completing 4 equipment motorcycle, 2 excavator, and 3 rollers in the following days in order to proceed with asphalt concrete matting. The K13 bridge prison, which has a very limited system of road and bridge, is one of the most crowded areas during the event. During this year Lunar New Year, the road infrastructure in this region were enlarged, and the last system were erected to allow for simple movement of people. With 1 week until Tết, we are also celebrating road progress, mobilizing human and material resources to meet the committee timetable and satisfy the demands of people during the Lunar New Year to ensure safety, convenience, and speed. The construction is nearing completion, with the completion of the traffic safety signal system and illumination to ensure safety movement for passengers. Currently, the management board is pushing rapid construction and completion of work in order to serve the Lunar New Year of the province in 2023. Notably, An Hòa Bridge Head Road, which must be finished to asphalt concrete matting. Road 782, 784 in particular, we finish asphalt concrete matting as well as build median and light poles, and we also finish the new bridge parallel to the old bridge at the K13 bridge position, alleviating traffic congestion. In addition, the project management board recommended that the construction units provide traffic safety and environmental sanitation in order to serve the Lunar New Year. Investor construction company are racing against the law to complete the project on time, and the public is eager for the project to be complete and put to use as quickly as possible.
Because there will be a lot of traffic during that holiday, the construction should be finished as quickly as possible. When finished, it will reduce traffic congestion, accidents, and make it easier for people to do business and children to go to school.
Localities in the province have adopted synchronized traffic program on project with the most optimum solution in asking for resources, speeding up building progress, and thereby contributing to altering the face of the province. The number of tourists from the province flocking to TayNin increases sharply during the Lunar New Year and the first lunar month. So when the transportation system is seriously invested, it is a favorable condition for tourism in the province to develop into a spearhead economic sector in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.